Excuse me, April. Take some time off right now and come back to the house. I want you to clean out the toilet for me.
You can go ahead and clean that toilet out yourself. You're a housewife after all, so that should be a piece of cake for you, right?
Shut it! Housewives have work they don't want to be doing as well, and right now the toilet is clogged and won't flush, so hurry up and come clean it out!
What? But I don't want to do that either, and I'm sure you're the reason why that toilet is clogged, right? Take responsibility for yourself and clean it out.
I can't do that because it's dirty! Now hurry up and come home right now! You're already in our way most of the time and don't even want to help me at a time like this! When are you going to get off your butt and do something for me?
What?
If you're not even going to clean this toilet for me, then get out of this place! This is Flynn's and my house! And I will not allow his older sister to just squat in our house and do nothing!
Now you hold it right there. That is my family's house, actually.
But Flynn was made the owner of this house, right? Half a year ago, your guys' father passed away, and in his will, he stated that he wanted this house going to Flynn.
What?
That means this house is no longer your family's house. This is my house, and I'm sharing it with my husband. Yet for some reason, because Flynn seems to think so highly of you, he's not willing to kick you out of here. So if you're going to continue squatting here, then at least be of some help to me. Now you get home and start cleaning out this toilet for me.
But I have work right now, so could you at least wait for me to get home from work today?
I am asking you to clean this toilet right now, so you leave that office and get here, please. It's not like you're doing anything important for that company anyway, since they were willing to hire a single old woman like you. There is not a place in this house for you, and not a place in that company for you, you old bitch.
Excuse me?
Now I'm going out for the rest of the day, so please take care of this toilet and the rest of the chores. I want you to cook up dinner for all of us as well tonight, please, and thank you.
Flynn, you lied about the will Dad left behind, didn't you? What were you thinking lying to your wife about that?
What?
I had a talk with Indy today, and during that talk, she told me Dad left you the house in that will. And then she began to go on about how I'm in the way and need to stop squatting in your guys' house.
India was saying all of that to you?
That was for sure not the case, right? Dad wanted me taking this house from him after he passed, and it said that in the will word for word. But you wouldn't stop asking me for it, and so I decided to give in and let you have it. That's why you're now the owner of the house and not me.
I know about that, okay, so please don't get too upset at me, April.
Well, if you don't want me getting any more mad, go and talk to your wife right now and explain to her the truth. I'm not sure how many other lies you've told her now, but they all need to be made right. I already know about your lie that you have a job, when really all you're doing all day is going out and bumming around. You need to stop all of that lying now, before it comes back to bite you in the ass.
Hey, April, you didn't have to bring up the fact that I'm unemployed.
Well, after the earful I just got from your housewife, I sure did. Do you have any idea how much I'm having to work right now so that there's enough money for the three of us? All so that you can continue to just do nothing with your life. I am the only one actually doing anything with their life right now, and that pisses me off.
I am very aware of that.
I know why you continued to beg for the house from me after Dad died. It's because you were afraid of what Indy would say about you if she heard you lost your job. And so you needed the house as a way of getting her to stop questioning you about it, which I helped make happen. That is why you've made it this far now, but it's time to tell her the truth about everything. You tell her about how Dad wanted me to have the house, because I was the only one around him taking care of his needs. I don't even know why I gave the house to you now if this is how I'm being treated.
About that.
What was the deal you made with me for the house? You said I would get to live here for 3 years without having to pay rent for any of the bills. You'd even pay for groceries and things like that for 3 years in exchange, right? I had plans of using those 3 years to start saving up for myself and having a place of my own built. Yet that's never going to happen now because you have yet to find a job and probably won't ever find one because you're not even trying. And instead, all you're doing is lying about how you have a job to your wife and about what was written in Dad's will. That's why I've ended up having to pay for the both of your sorry asses and have gotten nothing in return. I'm having to fork over $3,000 a month to you and Indy so that it looks like you still make money.
And of course, I'm very thankful that you're doing that for me. Now, would you please calm down? I am trying really hard right now to find a job, okay? But I haven't been able to find anywhere to work that would give me the same pay and benefits as my last job.
How much longer are you planning on using that excuse with me? I think it's been 4 times now. I know that you lost your job because of company-wide layoffs, but that happened half a year before Dad died. And he died half a year ago, which means you've been unemployed for a full year now.
And I've been telling you that this whole time I've been working really hard to find a new job. How about you think about how I feel right now, not having been able to find a job after a year of searching?
You want me to start thinking about your feelings? Then tell your wife the truth! If you're not going to do that soon, then I'll go ahead and do it for you. I'm tired of being treated like the useless family member by her, like I do nothing with my life and leech off of others. I bet if she knew right now about how I'm the reason you and her still have a place to sleep and food on the table, she'd stop being such a bitch and start to be a better sister-in-law.
You know I can't tell her the truth about everything, all right? If she learned about how her husband is unemployed, she'd never treat me like a man ever again.
And maybe that's because you're not a man. All you are is a useless little parasite that has done nothing for this family besides keeping yourself alive, which honestly wasn't doing anything for us either because I'd rather you and that BS pride you have be dead. At least with Indy, I know she can be a good woman because before Dad died, she would come over and help me care for him because someone like you never did. She is the only reason why I helped you out and have still been doing just that. If it weren't for her, then I would have sent you out onto the streets where wastes of human life like you belong.
I get it. I'm being honest when I say that I wanted to find a job this year. I really did.
Well then, you'd better pick up the pace because this year is about over. If you don't get one soon, I'll be finished with the both of you. I'll tell Indy the whole truth, and then I'll leave this house and find a place of my own.
Okay. But in exchange for that, could you send me another $500 for this month?
Excuse me?
This month is my anniversary with Indy. I have to take her to an expensive restaurant or something, or else she might not consider me a man anymore. But I don't have the money because I don't have a job, so I just need another $500 this month. Then I'll get a second wind after taking her out for a good dinner and try even harder to find a job.
Go screw yourself, Flynn! If you want to take her to a good restaurant for your anniversary, you'd better start selling some really good drugs. I am not helping you out with anything besides the bare minimum, you asshole!
April, I have something important to talk with you about. Do you have time? I need to talk with you about what's happening next.
If it's something important, we can talk about it at home. I am still working right now and have to eat lunch soon, so you can wait for me to get home.
I don't want to see your face at all, so over text will be fine.
What?
And if you're on lunch right now, that means you have time to talk. Just a quick question, but do you plan on leaving this house soon?
Well, not soon exactly. Why do you care about when I leave?
That's what I thought. All of that squatting and taking advantage of us, and yet you still have no plans of leaving anytime in the near future. Then I have something to ask you, so please listen very carefully. Starting next month, you are paying us rent, so have $2,000 to us by then, all right?
$2,000?
I can't stand you any longer, to be frank. Flynn and I have such a beautiful home now, yet it's tainted by you squatting in it still. And it's because of you that we never got to have a date on our important anniversary. Honestly, if you're not going to start paying me, then I won't be able to stand you living with us any longer.
Hold on there. What the hell is this? What's this about $2,000 a month and me being the reason you both couldn't have a date?
We didn't get to have our date because you keep taking all of his money. He had nothing left this month, which meant we couldn't celebrate our anniversary.
What?
He told me about that earlier today. He doesn't have any money, so there's no way we can have a date to celebrate. I then asked him why he doesn't have any money right now, and that's when he told me it's because you've taken most of his income this month. It seems like you've been doing that for a long time now, huh? Taking my husband's money from him in this house.
What the hell?
After hearing all of that, I finally started to understand things. You have always been using up Flynn's money, and before your dad died, you did the same to him as well. And now the reason why he has no money is because you took it all from him recently, even going as far as to take the money he got from your dad in that will. You then went and used all that money on God knows what, and that's why you have nothing saved up in order to move out.
You're wrong! I have not been spending any of my money on anything. I never took any money from my parents either, and I most definitely have not taken a penny from Flynn.
Shut the hell up, you old bitch! Because of you, the one thing I've been looking forward to all year, my anniversary, is ruined! I am not going to let you off the hook for ruining my date!
Did you just call me an old bitch?
This is seriously the worst! I had high hopes for all the money your dad would leave behind, but he had nothing since it all went to you! Every single thing besides this house went to you, the most vile and wretched woman I've ever had to see! So if you don't start to pay me $2,000 a month in rent, then I won't let you stay here anymore!
Vile and wretched?
You pissed me off so much today that I went and sprayed the whole yard down with herbicide. I hate doing yard work, but you never do anything, so I had to do it.
You're joking, right? My dad took very good care of his lawn, and you're using herbicides on it? He's been taking amazing care of it for 30 years now, and yet you did something as crazy as that?
I did it all while you've been at work. I've told you before that I hate taking care of yard work, but you never stepped in to do it for me, so I decided to take the easy way out.
No way. I have told Flynn at least a dozen times now to leave the yard work to me and you, and that we had to take our time with it.
Huh? You have something to complain about now? I thought you'd be happy to hear I got your yard work done that you asked for, and let me remind you, this is our house. We are the ones that get to decide what we do with the house, and not you. You don't have a right calling this place your home. And if you plan to keep squatting in my house, then you'd better start paying up, you freaking parasite!
Did you just call me a parasite?
All you are to us and the rest of this world is a disgusting and useless parasite. And if you can't start paying me $2,000, then screw off!
But I'm already paying you $3,000 a month.
Huh? Liars like you can screw off. There's no way you're giving us that kind of money every month. Especially when you're taking all my husband's money.
I guess there really is no getting to you about anything, is there? If that's how you're going to handle all of this, then I will go. I will never help either one of you again with money, and you will have to do your best with my jobless brother.
What? Jobless?
I was being so open-hearted and kind by allowing myself to take care of the both of you, but now I can see I was better off letting you both die here. Bye forever.
Wait, what do you mean? Why would you start saying that Flynn is jobless right now?
Ask your husband. I'm going.
Yo, April! Why the hell did you tell Indy everything? She started to interrogate to find out why I don't have a job!
I told you already. I was at my limits with you both, and since you still didn't do anything to fix the situation, I decided to open up and let her know the truth. I'm sure it was difficult having to lie to her about every little thing, right? Well, this was perfect timing for everyone. You can thank me later for what I've done.
Screw you! I was totally fine with telling that lie, and I could have done it for the rest of my life! We both knew I didn't want her finding out about how I was fired a year ago, so why the hell did you tell her about it? Because of you, this household has turned into a war zone!
What? How come it's become a war zone now?
She's been freaking out for an hour now and tearing up everything in the house. Because of you, I have to tell her everything now. And when I started to say to her that this started a year ago, she flipped. I then went on to tell her we don't have any savings and that you've been giving us money this whole time. When I said that to her, it was all over for me. She started throwing things all over, punching holes in the walls and kicking in all the doors.
Oh no, and you only just got that house a few months ago. But that's not my house, so it's not like I really care about how she treats it.
I'm gonna make you pay for all of this. You're the reason why she's freaked out and been completely destroying my house. The holes in the walls, the broken windows, the doors off their hinges. You're going to pay for all of it. She's even gone and destroyed all the plates and glasses.
Huh? You're going to ask me, the person who had been giving you $3,000 for 12 months straight, along with a new house and no complaints, about you not finding a damn job to pay for all that now? And that's after you went and blamed me for being the reason you couldn't have an anniversary date with Indy? All of that, and you still want more money from me?
No, wait,
Let me remind you of something, bud. All of that money I gave to you before was out of kindness, yet you still went and kicked me out of that house. I think I'm going to have you pay me back now for all of that. I had just wanted 3 years of living rent-free for giving you that house. Yet I was only able to stay half a year before being kicked out, and that was with me giving you both money so that you could lie to your wife. I'm going to make sure you pay me back for everything I did for you.
You're kidding, right? You're gonna take back that kind of money from your unemployed brother?
You caused all of this to happen, so stop playing victim to your own crimes. Now go and take care of that raging beast you've made before she does something more serious to you. This is what happens when someone who isn't a man tries to fake being one for their wife. Now, if you really do want to be a man, you'll stop bitching about me and start taking responsibility for all the mistakes possible that my husband has been unemployed for a whole year. I can't even believe what I've heard now. You're all right, Indy. Flynn told me so many times now that he'd find a job before the end of this year. So, all you're going to have to do is take care of my retarded brother for a little while longer.
How am I supposed to take care of him when I can't even care for myself right now? I already have a lot of debt that I need to take care of now. Why would Flynn lie to me about all of that when I'm his wife? Had I known the truth, I never would have spent so much money on these credit cards.
What? You're in debt now?
This is all because of you, all right?
No, it really isn't, but go on.
I've been telling you for a while now to get out of the house, yet you never did. And even after telling you over and over again to take care of the toilet and leave work early, you never left the house. You not leaving started to really stress me out, and so I began to gamble at the casino.
You've been going to the casino now? Then that means your debt is...
That's right! I spent so much money at the casino that I'm now in major debt!
Wow.
I was thinking that I'd at least have some money from Flynn's savings to pay the debt off with, but there's nothing. All that money I wanted is not there, and never has been. I was going to pay it all off the moment you left. But you never did, and that caused me stress. And every day you didn't leave, the stress only grew, and that caused me to gamble more and more and more.
Hold on now. What do you mean you wanted to use my brother's savings to pay that debt off? Did you really think he would ever have that much?
I was expecting him to have gotten money from your dad when he died.
I see. So you were thinking about my dad's money even before he passed away.
I had no other choice. Your brother would never give me any money to begin with. Just $5,000 a year was nothing, and being a housewife, that seriously is nothing. So I thought that at least your dad's money would be coming to us, right? And right after he died, and you didn't leave, yet my stress started, and so did my gambling.
And how does all of that have anything to do with me?
It has all sorts of things to do with you. I at least had the $5,000 from Flynn when you started living with us, but because you never left, I spent $2,000 right away on slots.
Oh, come on. What happened to the other $3,000?
I spent all of that in the following months, and so much more.
I see.
I heard about this from Flynn, by the way. You had been giving him $3,000 a month since he lost his job. If you have that kind of money on you to be able to afford that, then you can afford paying off my debt for me.
Wait, what? Why are you asking me to do that for you after all those complaints you had before?
You're the reason I was so stressed, so you're to blame for this.
No, I'm not the reason for any of that, and I will not listen to your imagination any longer. All I did was give you guys a house and gave Flynn $36,000 in 1 year. And now I'm wanting that money back from you guys.
What? You gave him $36,000?
What? I thought you heard about how I was giving him $3,000 a month. Well, I want all of that money back now. That means I want every penny of it back, by the way, since he didn't follow his half of the promise.
What? I never heard about that part, though. I thought you gave all of that to us out of kindness.
Well, that was before being treated like crap by the both of you. Then I had a change of heart. Now I want it all back, because I felt as though I was mentally harassed in that household and would not want to leave my money in the hands of people who kicked me out onto the streets.
No way! What about my debt?
Good luck with that. If you are really worried about money, then go sell both that large house you're in and the land it's on.
You're actually asking me to sell this house and land? The house that we both finally got? I will not let anyone else have this house!
Then your only other option is to find a job and start working. You'll have to work at least 80 hours a week and not spend a penny of it on anything else.
No! I finally became the housewife I'd always dreamed of being, though. Being asked to go out and work again. I can't.
I don't want to do this. I hate doing that. Nobody ever said that life was all about you, Cupcake. Honestly, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. This world would be much better off with you both just rotting away in that house there. So is that what you're going to do now?
No! Please help me! I am so sorry for always being such a jerk to you.
Nope. Let me know when Flynn has my money, all right? debt. Now they're living in a small one-room apartment, searching for jobs together. However, Flynn clashed with a career specialist when he demanded a job with the same pay and benefits as his previous one, resulting in both him and Indy being kicked out. It seems unlikely they'll find good jobs anytime soon, so part-time work might be their best option. As for me, I moved into a spacious two-bedroom apartment with a large terrace. A place where I can regain my peace and live alone. While I couldn't save all the plants my dad nurtured, the flowers I did rescue will bloom on the terrace, where I can plan to start a garden in his memory. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.